which is how do we recapture all of this really important information that exists at different heights in the sound field. I love some of the same speakers that you do, but we know that tweeters can only handle so much low frequency information, which is why the best loudspeakers, the most expensive in the world, start putting mid-range, lower mid-range, and woofers above the tweeter. The best speaker designers have known this for 30 and 40 years. It's not a novel concept. But those products are expensive. It can sometimes be very cost ineffective for a first-time audiophile to recapture some of that information. And so the 550s, $3,600 a piece, right? 7,000, 7,000, 7,000, right? So you're talking about 20 grand plus or minus, which isn't nothing, but paired with a really excellent 30-ish, $40,000-ish thousand speaker, and now all of a sudden you have all of the dynamics, that height information, the atmospheric qualities of a great speaker. So why this setup? Because we know that the bass down here at the floor is going to be different. I have all of this extra information, extra bass reinforcement. As my head comes up, I have less bass and less bass as I have less reinforcement from all of these surrounding walls. So we tune these differently. The bottom pair is for that gut-wrenching, floor-shaking low bass. A lot of the music that we enjoy listening to together, this is actually one of the core components, right? So mid-bass energy for bass guitar, for kick drum and stuff, we are able to express more energy, more air into the room the way that you would experience in a live concert, right? Because we know it's not just about loudness, it's also about how you feel and the pressure. This, for me, when I heard it the first time, the top pair, recapturing the atmospheric bass, was life-changing. For the first time, I realized there was all this information in all of the recordings I was listening to and had never realized that provided me not just context, but this goosebump sensation of being in the space with real musicians. I'm blessed to have some really good friends. Garth Powell's a great one, so I get to see him play live music a lot. And I think you'll agree with me, Michael, a lot of people forget how loud a double bass is in real life. They always play these instruments so politely on their stereos. I'm like, man, if you go to a concert hall or you go to a church where they often play, that is a big instrument that fills up a lot of space. It's not linear, and you need to move a lot of air to do that. So we're able to recapture all of that spatial information and at the same time reduce the burden on each woofer, which makes it even faster.